Nerds? Today is day 13 of my year-long challenge of posting an RC related video every single day. What's on the agenda for today? Well, we're going to take a quick look at this trade I did. Just check out the cars a little bit closer and for a few minutes. We'll just go over a couple of the details, what's wrong with them, what I need to do to them. And then it's mini maintenance time. This one here on the left needs a steering servo, and this one right here on the right needs a wheel bearing. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I have any wheel bearings, so I might steal them off another car that I'm not using right now. These things go through bearings quite a bit. What do we get in this trade? This is an original HPI 5T. Of course, that's not the original body. I do have the original body right there. It is completely trashed. And the guy said, "Do you want this?" I was like, nah. And they said, "Well, maybe I'll take it. I don't know. Maybe I can salvage something off of that. I don't know." But anyways, that's the original body. This is probably some Chinese copy of a body. This body is basically brand new. It's really good shape. The car itself is complete. It has a radio. It came with a Futaba 3PL, so it's like an early 2.4 gigahertz. I think what I need is a charger for I don't know if it's that one or that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. I need a charger for the electronics. And I guess right now it does have I believe it does have a fail-safe, which I don't even know. What is that thing right there? So right now it will not fire up because this is dead. So I need to charge the servo batteries. And after that, this should be a usable car. It's got a little mud flap broken. But, and I believe this is a 26cc. Yeah, after that, this should be a usable car. I think what I'm going to do, I'm probably just going to pull it apart a little bit and do some cleaning and some maintenance. And I'll probably, I'm going to pull the carburetor and clean the carburetor because I guarantee you it's nasty by now because this guy, I don't think he used it that much recently. So yeah, that's about it. This car's pretty good. This one's nice. Now let's look at the other car. Okay, so there's the Futaba. It's a Futaba 3PL. Decent little like 2.4 gigahertz radio. So that's cool. This car, so he gave me an aftermarket pipe too, right there. So I don't know what the brand is. It says like factory or something, or I don't know who it is. Victory? I think it says Victory. Yeah, Victory RC, whatever that is. But anyways, so I got that pipe. He said it was pretty expensive. It does look pretty good. It looks cool. It looks like a dirt bike works pipe or something. It's pretty neat. Anyway, so what's wrong with this car? Well, it doesn't have a body. That little roll cage piece, I don't know what the deal is. Like it's missing or I don't know what happened. Or if that's part of the body, I'm not sure. It does say King Motors on these. So this might be a King Motor Chinese car, which is fine. And yeah, this one, he said he never ran this one. So yeah, it does say King Motor on it. So it either has King Motor parts on it or it is a King Motor car. Something in the servo and the steering is locked up. The wheels won't move no matter what you do, no matter how hard you crank it. So I'll have to see what the issue is with that. This guy said that he bought this one just as a parts car. Yeah, but I'm going to get it together. That way I have two of them. I mean, why not? So I'm going to do the same with this, clean the carburetor, probably go over some stuff. I'll get a battery for it. This right here is jacked up. So he said his dog played with this, destroyed it, but it doesn't engage when you pull the starter. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on there. Unless it's dead and has no compression, but I think it does. Pretty sure this one's fine. So, anyways, if not, I got parts for this car. If I ever blow some of the stuff, I could just swap it over. I think this was a pretty good deal. I think this is a pretty good trade. Other people offered trades, and I just wasn't that excited about it. But this one, I said, hell yeah! So you can tell this definitely needs shock oil in the shocks. They sound like they're just full of air. Yeah, so anyways, keep a lookout. I'll probably be doing something to these every day, at least, till I get them running and ripping out there, and then I'll have them on video driving them. But I think it was a pretty cool trade. I think it was worth it. I ended up trading one of my X Maxes, the one that was actually running, but that one has more hours on it, so I'm keeping the one that's had less use, which is this one under this body here. I kept this X Max. It needs the parts put back on it. It needs a new front bumper, and the rear diff is trash. So I need to pull it apart and see exactly what's broken. I have a feeling it's just the diff itself, and that's like $20 worth of parts. No big deal. Gave the guy the blue body, which was the better shape one, but that's fine because I like the looks of this one better. I'm just going to patch this one up. Yeah, so I'll be doing some stuff the next few days and weeks and whatever with these. Getting them running, getting them ripping. So check it out. It'll be fun. But right now, I need to do some mini work because the girlfriend's coming home and we're going to race the track. So I got to get the minis done. All right, time to do some work on the minis. So I got to do a steering servo again, of course. Another one. Let me put this one out of the way. This one needs a bearing. Look at that. So this is actually completely frozen up. It wasn't even moving, but I threw some oil in there. And it moves enough now, but that's what it should do. Yeah, check it out. It's just going and going. This one. Nope. Trash. We got to do the steering servo on this one. So let's pull it out. This is my kid's mini T, of course, with the bug body on it, which I think is cool looking. But something about, I don't know what the deal is, man, with Proline, but their stuff is so thin, especially their mini stuff. It's just the bodies are so thin. I got one of their truck bodies before, and it was so bad it broke in like a week. But my minis see a lot of use because we have that track in the backyard. But still. So this one has a stock servo in it, and what it's doing is the internal gears are like stripping, so it keeps turning, and then you have to recenter the steering. So it's toast. That happens to the Eco Power ones too. So I've been buying the Eco Power 827s for a good while. And those are $15 each. So I was trying to find a cheaper alternative because they are basically like a wear item. They constantly break. And this one, he still has this servo saver, but I take that servo saver off and I put the little aluminum arm. So basically, like, eventually the servo just gets enough abuse and it's done. So I found an alternative. We'll see how good it is. I haven't used these yet, but it's some sort of, what's it called? MG90 micro servo. So these servos they're 22 spline count, and not many people make them. There's that Eco Power, there's the stock one, and that's about it. But this one, it wasn't even listed, but I had done a search and I found somebody in a forum saying that the Amazon MG90s are 20 tooth. And so I just took a chance, and sure enough, they are. So these are, what are they called? What's their brand name? Befkin. It's Befkin or something. Beff. Befkin MG90S. So we're going to give these a shot, see if they're any good. They do fit the 20-tooth servo horn. I've already looked at it. So anyways, we're going to try this one out. And it should be a direct bolt, direct swap. All right, so that looks like a 2 mil. So we're going to take that. First, we're going to take the servo saver off. All right, whatever, dude. I'm going to get the servo out first, and then I'm going to mess with that. These are 1.5 millimeter. That'll be cool if these little Amazon dealios work, because those are 4 of them for $14, which is a freaking deal. It's like with tax, 15 bucks for 4 servos. I mean, where can you beat that? Super cheap. Okay, now that's out. We've got a little bit more room. I'll crank this out of there. There we go. Got that little sucker out of there. We're gonna have to take this little ball off, and I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get the aluminum arm. Take the ball off. It's a 1.5 mil. Let's throw the little ball in there. And this is one. I think I have a bunch of these, man. This is just one of them. There we go. That's on there. Let's try to pop it on first. I just don't like doing these at all. There we go. Popped it on. What's up?
Do you need a special guest appearance?
No. I'll probably edit this out. All right. Got it on. Hell yeah. Those are usually such a pain in the butt. Come sit under the desk. All right, let's throw this thing in. Hello, Christina, my helper. You want to help me? Tell me.
Sure.
Which direction does that go in?
We're going to insert this.
Tell me which way. Oh, I cheated by showing you already, didn't I? Which side does the little chingadera go on?
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Let's see if you can take over.
Oh my.
Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. You don't do that, by the way.
Oh.
Can I tell you?
Yep.
You don't put the horn on until you have it installed. So all you do is just screw it in there first. And the reason is you want to hook up your battery. You want to hook up a battery, and then you want to center everything. You center your controller, and you center the servo. And then you center your steering, and then you put it on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. We in there? Kind of. Throw that in. Oh, does this fit? Man, it looks like it doesn't fit. It's like... Oh, no. Well, that's not good. This servo is a little bit too deep. I might have to chop this little section out here. Oh, no, it's too long. Well, I didn't know that was an issue. So this servo is too deep, too long. And so what I'm going to do is, all right, well, like all RC cars, luckily you could just modify everything. So let's do that. let's see how this is installed. So it's got this and this. So I'm either gonna Dremel that or I'm just gonna take it out. But I think I'm gonna take it out and then Dremel it. Let's do that. So crazy. It's just a tiny bit it needs, man. Just the littlest. It's like a couple of millimeters. I'm gonna buzz it out with this. So I don't have to sit here all day. There's one. Okay. Here's this deal. Yeah, I'm just gonna chop this thing. Basically, it just turns into they end up being posts. Let's just use the wire cutters. Then I'll chop this post and then I'll just throw the post back in. There we go. Okay, I hope these servos are good because now I'm wrecking the car. There's the second one. Uh-oh. Where'd that go? There it is. Okay. Now let's put these back in. Now, this is probably not recommended if you have to constantly take this door up and down. But we use batteries that slide underneath, which I can leave the link in the description to them. We use batteries that slide underneath, so we don't have to constantly take these up and down. So these posts right here will basically just stay there. You got to line up the body mount or the clip. But after you got that in there, you're good to go. Let's throw it in there. Hear the water heater going nuts? Okay. I'm gonna get a vice grip so I can hold that because I cannot hold on to it. And then you just want to line it. Make sure it's the right direction when you hold it. Okay. Got to hell with the vice grip. And then we will throw it in there. Just want to make sure it's lined up properly. Looks good right there. All right, that's tight. And looks like it's pretty good as far as how it's lined up. You can see the hole is right there lined up perfect. So that one will fit. Now let's do the other side. There we go. See if the servo will fit in there. I believe that's in the right spot. All right, that's good. Okay, now we need to get a battery and then turn this thing on. Let's connect this. Man, I need a shorter lead. That's such a long lead. Why did they give you such a long lead on that? All right. Got us a battery to test it. Perfect. Slides right in there. You want to turn on your controller and you want to center it. That's the wrong way. That's perfect. So there we go. It's perfectly centered when it beeps twice. And then we'll plug this in. Yeah. Okay. Well, I like to keep that on that way, just in case. Then we'll center up the steering. Let's get the servo horn on. No, that's enough, cat. We don't need your lip. Dude, what the no, that's not good. Okay, I know for a fact it fits. I already tested it. There we go. Okay. It's a little bit off, but that's fine. We'll just trim it out. Fine. Okay, now we just gotta put the screw on. And that's a 2 mil, so let's check it out. Okay, we gotta trim it out. And then we'll do it a little bit on the track too. So we're facing right, so we gotta go left. Perfect. Man, that servo is quick. I like that servo. It's pretty good. It's not bad for. It seems like it's fine torque wise. These are 9 gram, and the other ones I use are 12 gram. But this seems fine. Man, that's good, man. 4 of these for $14, $15. That's a deal. The only thing is you have to modify that. Okay, not a big deal. And then they're big, so you gotta zip tie them out of the way. The leads are big. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to the servos if you guys want some of these too. Man, they're great. I love them. So far, I love it. We'll see how they hold up, but that's a great alternative. 4 of them. Get 4 of them for $14. That's a freaking deal, man. Just wish I had shorter leads on there. That's my only gripe. That's it. Otherwise, this is great. These servos are great. Great. That's good now. Okay, let's cut that off and we are done. Yeah, buddy. Perfect. Done. That servo is pretty good. I mean, it's as fast as the other one as that eco power. That's probably the same damn thing. That's a good little servo for they're $15 for 4 of them, so they're $3.50 each. $3.50 each. Man, that's a deal. That's a good deal. All right, we're done. We're gonna go do some racing. Track time.